Alright, so this is an update on my Tamarillo that I started about a year ago. Was it last year or the year before? It's been growing for a while, and it never really did anything other than just sit here and become this long stalk stick tree type thing. And I was gonna let it die out, and I don't know, I'm thinking twice about it. I might keep it now, and I'll tell you kind of what happened. So let me just show you the base quickly as I explain this. So I was kind of disappointed in this tree. I thought it was a plant. I didn't realize this thing was supposed to become a giant tree, or I probably would have never wasted my time trying to grow this, because I generally try to bring my plants in for the winter and winter some of my plants over, and then but too much of a hassle, and I don't really want to do it. I'm not really set up to do it. So I brought this in. I figured I was going to leave it out for the winter and just say to heck with it. I'm done with the Tamarillo. I'm not going to waste time with this thing anymore. So I decided to bring it in and let it winter over. And it wintered over just fine. And the top got really long and kind of leafy and green like. It didn't really get a lot of light. So I just left it. And when spring came and it was time to start bringing stuff out, I brought the Tamarillo out, and you can see it has a top on it. Now, I didn't cut that, but I brought it out, and the wind was really getting harsh out there while it was out there, and it literally snapped the top of it off. Now, I didn't cut it. It snapped off on its own. So I figured that was pretty much curtains for this plant, because I just figured it wasn't going to do anything anymore, because you could see the stem went all the way up. It never branched, never did anything. So I figured it was curtains. So I left it. I brought it down from my deck, which I brought all my plants down from my deck, but it seems that as if it's now putting out shoots, and this is already its second or third year. It's something like that. I started like mid-year, not last year, but the year before, and it took a while to grow. And then last year it grew really big. It just took off like this. It went from like a very small plant to like what you see here. And now we're going into the third year. So I guess like midsummer would be considered maybe third year or something like that. So it's something to that effect. So the top broke off, and now I got all these little shoots coming out. So apparently you can top this plant and it'll bush out, which is pretty much what I wanted to do. I really don't even want it this long. If I knew it was going to get like this, I probably would have started that topping area way down here and just let it bush out from the beginning, and I probably would have got fruit off it by doing it. But this is the first time I ever grown Tamarillo before, and I don't know anything about Tamarillo. So I mean, I watch a couple videos of people eating them and stuff like that, but I don't know anything about it. So it's kind of a learning experience for me. So anyway, the top broke off, and now I got all these new shoots coming up. So that's a good sign. We'll have to see what this thing's able to do the rest of the year. Hopefully, maybe I get a Tamarillo out of it. That would be absolutely wonderful. I would love to get new seeds and maybe start new seeds that have been climatized in my area, and maybe this thing will grow a little more efficiently, a little better, and everything like that. But that's about it for now. I mean, I just wanted to show you the top. It's broken off, and it's now splitting off, and it's making shoots, which is awesome. So a little bit of an unexpected surprise on that. And I'll just show you the base one more time as opposed to my hand. You can see how thick it is to my hand. This base is about as thick as this pipe, and this pipe is roughly this is 3/4 PVC, so I don't know the exact. It's like an inch outside diameter. So this is a little bigger than that. This is a little thicker. It's like 1.25 inches maybe. It's thicker, you know. But it's exciting to see that this tree actually did pretty good, that it topped off the way it did. And then if I decide to keep it through the winter again, I might take this thing down to here somewhere and top it again and try to get it to throw out shoots down lower and keep it more of a bush. And then that wouldn't be bad to bring in for the winter for me. I can't really keep bringing in giant trees into my house every winter. It's just, I can't do it anymore. You really needed a heated greenhouse to kind of do this stuff, and I'm not set up for that here. But yeah, just a quick look. There's only 2 big leaves left on it. I'm going to leave them alone. And you got the rest of those shoots coming out. And so, all right, so we'll give it a go. We'll see what kind of fruits it does and what it does throughout the summer. So, all right, it's just a quick update for the Tamarillo. See ya.